Hi, this is Rick Seberg. Okay, so in 1989, it was a fun year for me in the bakery because in about 1987, I had written a piece titled In Defense of Fruitcake, which made the rounds to some different newspapers in the US. Uh, and one day in 89, I got a call from a woman named Maria Laganga at the LA Times who was doing some research on fruitcake. So we spoke, and in her marvelous article, she referred to me as the father of the fruitcake revolution in America, which of course I got a big kick out of and enjoy to this day. It's my legacy. Anyway, so her article made it into a bunch of different papers across the country in different cities. And so, uh, I got some phone calls from, radio stations around and got to talk about why I think people hate fruitcake. And here's the reason it's because of citron. Citron is candied orange peel, lime peel, grapefruit peel, lime peel. Oh, I said that. Lemon peel. And, it's so highly flavored that whatever you put it in, it's going to taste like that kind of bitter, orangey thing that citron imparts in anything it goes into. But it started to sell because grocers would put it right by the other fruitcake ingredients, and it's cheap and it's kind of pretty. So yeah, that's what happened. That's why fruitcake has a bad reputation. That's why people use it for doorstops. And hey, I've worked in ER in a hospital. I've seen what fruitcake can do to a person. Anyway, no fruitcake jokes at our house. And I just decided to make this video. I've never made a fruitcake at home before, but uh, decided to put one together. I know it's going to be good. No citron in it. Lots of really expensive, wonderful ingredients. So here we go. Okay, got my coffee, got my ingredients, got my formula. Let's go. Okay, I got a French knife here to start with chopping up the dates. Not too small, probably just several pieces out of each date. Pitted dates. Okay, here's a groovy ingredient for fruitcake. Dried mango. Not exactly sure what the process is on these. They feel like they have sugar on them or sugar added. Super tasty though. Kind of gumdroppy. Great flavor. Okay, candied cherries, also known as glah-say cherries. You can use red or green. I prefer red. Green, I don't know. They're green. Green cherries. That's weird. And here's some candied papaya. Chop not too small. about like that. Okay, so here are the chunky ingredients: dates, pecans, walnuts, papaya, cherries, mango, and pineapple. Okay, so here are all the ingredients for the fruitcake, the chunky ingredients. And now I'm going to add an ounce of rum flavor, rum extract, and an ounce of vanilla, pure vanilla extract. I love vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. Okay, now we're going to mix it up. These are all the chunky ingredients, and want to get them nicely incorporated such that when we add the batter, they will distribute evenly and easily. Starting to smell good in here. Maybe I need to take a couple of shots of that vanilla extract. Nah. Whiskey maybe though. Okay, looking pretty. Dates, mango, nuts, okay, you can use a spoon to do this, but real bakers use their hands. Okay. Boom. Looking good. Okay, here are all the rest of the dry ingredients. Everything but the fruit and nuts is in this bowl. Eggs, flour, brown sugar, etc. And time to mix it up. All right, so now I have the batter well mixed by hand. Here is the bowl full of fruit and nuts. Now add this rather small amount of batter. To the fruit and nuts. And then mix slowly by hand to incorporate. And this is going to take a while. When I owned and operated Richard's Bakery and also Favorites Bakery back in the day, we would have fruit, the fruitcake fruit and the fruitcake nuts strewn along a long workbench, and then we'd come by with a large amount of batter and put it on top of the fruit, and then carefully turn it by hand like this on the bench. And in fact, many times I had employees help me, of course, but lots of times I had friends come over for the day, and we would do this all together. It was fun. This is fun. Kind of festive. Okay, so here is the fruit that's mixed with a very small amount of batter that the recipe calls for, just enough batter to bind it together. And I have prepared a quarter sheet pan with baker's spray on the bottom and the sides, and then I have a piece of parchment paper in there on the bottom. Okay, one more time about citron. Citron is candied orange peel, lemon peel, grapefruit peel, lime peel. They're kind of pretty, but they're so highly flavored that whatever you put them in, that's all you're going to taste. And in my humble opinion, which I have been talking about for years, the reason why people hate fruitcake is because of citron. So please try to stay away from that stuff. It makes people not like fruitcake. So I'm gonna put the this wonderful batter and nuts and fruit in this pan now and show you how that's done. Okay, plastic scraper or spatula. We're gonna just dump this in here now. I hope you can see me doing it. Here it goes. Into the pan. It's really stiff. And then press. Carefully press so that you don't have, so that it's dense and you don't have too many pockets of air. Flatten it out, push it down hard. Not super hard so you bruise the fruit, but it's pretty hard to mess up any of these ingredients because they're firm. But you want to get it so that when you go to cut it later, it's dense and not any big holes anywhere. This looks great. Okay. I think we'll call that good. Look at that. Already awesome. Okay, we're going to bake it. Okay, going to bake that for about 2 hours and 15 minutes at 275. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours since I took the fruitcake out of the oven. It came out of the pan beautifully, and I took the parchment paper off the back of it, no problem. Very easy to do. And so now I'm going to put up some snapshots of the fruitcake before the video's over. Just want to mention one other kind of nice thing to do is to cut a piece of cheddar cheese, nice sharp cheddar cheese to have with your fruitcake. Maybe just put like a little small piece on top as you eat it. And in fact, that's what I'm going to do here in a minute. Of course, I've already tried it. It came out fabulous. Really good recipe. So thanks for joining me. Mm. Mm. Oh wow, that was so rich. Mm. Mm. Okay. Happy holidays, everybody. Oh my God.